Hey guys, Flo here bringing you another episode of the Spain Road to World Cup 2014 in Brazil. The group is done, so Spain go right through. France, Romania, Sweden and Russia were the teams to qualify from the playoffs. So we have all the 13 teams from Europe, we have all the teams from the other continents as well. We will move on to the draw of the World Cup 2014 Brazil group stage. So let's go right to it. So these are all the 32 teams that qualified for the 2014 World Cup in Brazil. Just want to explain the rules really fast just before we go ahead with it. So there are 4 pots. First pot is filled with the top 7 teams in the world plus the host, which is obviously Brazil, or the top 7 teams that I think will be at the top when this group stage draw will actually take place in real life. Anyhow, the second spot, teams from Oceania, Asia, North and Central America. The third spot has teams from South America and Africa, and of course the fourth spot containing the remaining teams from Europe. Other than that, small details, teams from the same region are not allowed to face teams from the same region unless they are from Europe, and with 2 maximum Europe teams in one group. I did not make these rules, the same rules were used before and will be used in the future in real life. Anyhow, it is worth mentioning that I did the draw myself in real life, so these are not groups made up by me. This is how it actually happened. So let's begin. First team that is drawn will be Brazil from the first spot, and they will be placed in Group E. The Netherlands going in Group E. Obviously this time around only the teams from Pot 1 are drawn, and will just be able to see which team goes in which group. So yeah, Netherlands growing in Group E, Portugal in Group F, Uruguay in Group G. In Group C, Spain, the team we are playing as, Argentina going in Group B, Germany in Group D, and that means Italy goes in Group H. Now things become a little more interesting. We'll come to see the opponents. So Spain's opponents in Group C are Australia, so our first opponent will be Australia. Costa Rica going in Group E with the Netherlands. South Korea going in Group G with Uruguay. Japan to face off Germany in Group D. New Zealand in Group A, so not a tough opponent for Brazil. A bit of luck. Mexico drawn with Portugal. Now that's a tough match in my opponent. Iran and Senegal going in Group H with Italy. Italy usually being lucky when it comes to the group stages. Cameroon with Brazil and New Zealand. Cameroon didn't manage to qualify in the 2010 World Cup. Chile being the third team from Group C, so Spain facing off Australia and Chile. Nigeria in Group D, Colombia in Group F, Ghana as well with the Netherlands in Group E, Egypt with Uruguay and South Korea, an interesting group stage as well. In Group B, Argentina and Ivory Coast. From my opinion, Ivory Coast the biggest African side. So Group B and Group F at the moment are the toughest in my opinion. Group E, Sweden and the Netherlands, that will be a very interesting match. France and Portugal to face off in Group F. Also that group contains Mexico as well, so that's the toughest group in my opinion. Romania drawn in Group C with Spain, Australia and Chile. Greece in Group H, Russia in Group D, and in Group G, England. So let's just take a little look on them now. Brazil with New Zealand, Cameroon and Switzerland. So Brazil and probably Switzerland. Switzerland might fight Cameroon for the second spot. Argentina, Ivory Coast, the USA and Belgium. Now that's a pretty balanced side. Argentina should go through, but the second spot is pretty tough. Spain shouldn't have a problem in Group C, and Australia, Chile and Romania to face up to see who will finish in the second spot. Germany facing Japan, Nigeria and Russia. Germany and Russia obviously the favorite. The Netherlands and Sweden favorites in Group E. Portugal, Mexico, Colombia and France in Group F. As I said before, the toughest group in my opinion. In Group G, Uruguay, South Korea and Egypt. And in Group H, Italy should qualify and Senegal, Iran and Greece to fight for the second spot. Let's pay a little more attention to our group. So Spain, Australia, Chile and Romania. We play as Spain obviously, so we only need 7 points. I think we're gonna be okay if we get 7 points. On the second spot I see Australia and Romania fighting for the second spot, but Chile has a great team as well. So anyway, this was the draw for the Brazil 2014 World Cup. Hope you enjoyed the episode. No matches for this episode, but make sure to check out the next episode. We will be playing all the group stage matches. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Subscribe and I will see you next time.